Welcome back to another episode. So what are we doing today? We've given each company a budget of 2,000 euros net, asked them for their solutions. We've bought the solutions. We are testing them out in this room, and then we will test them out in different rooms to prove our thesis. We want to empower you with the knowledge about how room acoustics actually works, the practice of acoustic treatment for rooms. It's a resource-intensive project to share this with you. So tune in, absorb the information, enjoy. Okay, so just to clarify, 3 companies were given 2,000 euros net budget each and the details, aka pics and dimensions, of a room to make a recommendation for using their products. We went ahead and bought the recommended treatment solutions. We tested them in the room they were recommended for. We then even tested them in several other rooms. The other rooms will feature in other videos. We want to prove that we give unbeatable results and unbeatable value. We want to prove that the small details of your room are not the biggest impact, and often you don't have to worry about them. Please try to make some TV here. Take it out. Just get the broad brush strokes done properly. And maybe that's even enough for you. It's enough for most producers. Want game-changing results for your studio? You don't need to worry about a complex solution or a difficult installation. Follow the guides on our website and you will literally save thousands of euros. We're here to look after our people, music people. Others will profit at your learning curve. We would rather empower you to enhance your music making experience. You can probably already guess the results for yourself by now, but let's examine. So what do you see when you look at this graph? What I see is this nasty line here telling us that everything is unworkable. What do we want to see? Well, in a treated room, we want to see this all become visible, that these resonances drop off and don't ring out. In fact, that they're not resonances, this is more of the point. But that's Kiss Your Ears. We already know that Kiss Your Ears does really nice work. Let's look at the others. So we have empty room and leading competitor 1. Boom. So what we see here is that the resonances are being somewhat attenuated, not completely wiped out within our 300 milliseconds time window, which we've designated. We have to have this cleared to do good mixdowns that will translate. So all in all, in my personal opinion, I would not say that this solution from leading competitor 1 is good enough for a music studio.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Let's look at leading competitor number 2. Same but different. It's better. It's definitely now a music production studio. I mean, these are our 2 leading competitors on earth, so they should be. Make of it what you will. Leading competitor 2 are clearly working at a higher quality, acoustically and aesthetically, but you can do better. Look, Kiss Your Ears, boom. So as you can see now with the Kiss Your Ears version, and remember, each company was given the same budget, the same room. We're getting incrementally better each time. Remember, we're looking at the hard to treat frequencies here. Seeing any difference is something. Remember, at the start you have the 80-20 rule, that something will give you a result. So we go from an empty room. So the easiest thing is to go to that. But to get to this is harder, and to get to this is much harder. Let's look at it again. Stage 1, empty room. Leading competitor 1. Leading competitor 2. Kiss Your Ears. What else do we notice? The SPL is getting lower each time. There's a slight attenuation in sound pressure. That's giving us some isolation. Now, acoustic treatment is not isolation. Isolation is about attenuating the sound between spaces, stopping sound transfer between spaces. Acoustic treatment is controlling the propagation of sound within a space so as to work on the sound, for example. One thing that is true is that the most efficient way to isolate in terms of using your budget well is to split the sound in the different ways that it travels. So with isolation, we have structure-borne noise, we have impact noise, that's structure-borne noise. We have resonance and we have sound pressure. Now, one of the ways that we isolate with resonance is with proper acoustic treatment, and that's what we're seeing here. The resonances get dampened, so the sound energy is transferred in the space. So it's no longer sound energy. So once more, although acoustic treatment is not isolation, proper acoustic treatment can be part of an isolating system. But before we came along, off-the-shelf solutions were definitely not at that standard.